Welcome to Uncomplicated.
Bicycles and riding a bike have always been a part of my life.
I've been on many cycling holidays, whether with friends or on my own.
And one of the most beautiful methods of transportation when you are in an unknown place.
I'm always up for a good adventure. Ride with me and see what I get up to today. I can't even tell you how many times when I'm on these trips my bags break. So this one's broken. I think I showed you that yesterday. So I asked the reception to give me a paper clip. I have a moment. It'll at least keep it shut, so I'm off to the station. I need to catch a train in half an hour. I don't think it takes me that long to get there, so let's go.
Southern service to Brighton will now depart platform 5.
Brilliant, that's my train. Off I go again with the bike. We'll now depart from platform 5. Because I am on platform 3. But I changed platforms now. But away in time anyway. And there's lifts. I've used the lifts for the bike for the first time today, so that is a good thing. It will save my back. I have a feeling it'll be a very sunny day. I'll be busy on the beach. Or on the beaches. I don't really want to go to the beach, just want to go along the coast anyway. Just a little note on my super duper fast broadband last night. It wasn't all that fast. And it locked itself out all the time. So, didn't really get anything done. I wanted to do a little bit of editing, but it took so long to upload everything. It was unreal. Plan of action for today: get to Brighton. I think it's half an hour on the train. Can't miss it. The train stops there. And then along the coast to to Havant, and then tomorrow Hailing Island. We'll see how I get on. Catch you up in Brighton. I arrived in Brighton. Pretty busy already for the morning, but it's a gorgeous day, and I think there's going to be plenty of people around wanting to go to the beach. I'm going to go cycle towards the beach and then stay on the coast all the way along, and then maybe, because I'm still relatively early, I am actually avoiding most of the people, so watch that space. I'll see you at the coast. I would have thought I'd get to Brighton and there's some sort of running race happening behind me now, and I've sort of retired for 3.5 years maybe now from any kind of racing, from running to swimming to cycling to triathlons and so on and so forth, because of injury issues and stuff. And I had a really hard time in the beginning because I was missing it so much. Because these events give you some ridiculous endorphins, and yeah, it was proper withdrawal symptoms. And now that I'm here and I see all of these people doing it, I do feel a little anxious because there's so many people around, and I wanted to avoid being around many people, hence the bike trip and the coastal stuff and not really minding that it wasn't sunny. Well, all of this didn't really come true. It's very sunny. There's a lot of people. Yesterday I was on a very full train, so you know, that's not what I had hoped for. But at the same time, I'm now here and thinking, oh, I'm a little jealous that I'm not doing this race. Yeah. So mixed feelings about all of this, but good feelings nonetheless. It's not even 10 o'clock maybe. It's a bit. I'm hot, right? I have to take the jumper off, and yeah, I'm gonna try and make my way out of Brighton now. You know, it just occurred to me that I've never been to Brighton for leisure. I've only ever been here for some sort of race, or for somebody else who did a race, and the irony, I'm here for absolute pleasure today, and everybody and their dog is doing a race. But I found something new here. So apparently this is just literally an elevator shaft, and at the top you get a really good view. So they're even advertising with things like best view for sunsets and things like that. So you buy a ticket and then you go on a lift and have a massive overview of Brighton beachfront, and I guess at night a sunset. Yeah, don't know how much it costs, but for somebody who thinks going up high and having a better view is great, then I would probably say check it out. It's something to do with British Airways. Brave New Heights, British Airways 360. I think that's what it's called. So if anybody wants to check out British Airways 360 in Brighton. I think we're in. Hey!
Hey.
Look, we're matching as well.
Oh look.
I know, right?
It's meant to be, isn't
it's
it?
meant to be. I met Jason just on the go, and he asked me how long it's going to take to haven't. Well, I don't know.
Depends how many times she stops and talks to strange people
like
me.
him. Exactly right. Exactly right. He also has a YouTube channel. It's called Ultra
Distance Runners.
Ultra Distance Runner. Go and check it out. And he also, I just made a new subscriber, which is amazing. You did as well.
I did as well.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
about that?
Absolutely.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We just need to kind of stop people randomly, talk to them, and go.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? It's sometimes it feels like the whole filming thing gets in the way.
Yeah.
Of actually talking to
Yeah,
people.
I know. It's weird, isn't it?
I know. But yeah, I had a great time already this morning because I did not expect to come into a race, to sort of go and see a race. And I used to do lots of racing, right? And then I'm like, oh my god, I can't actually imagine doing this now, but I'm missing it at the same time. It's really weird.
Maybe it's your calling to come back.
Maybe wheelchair racing. One day I'll be in a wheelchair race.
Don't say that. You'll be cycling until you're old and grey.
Thank you very much. I hope I will. You watch the YouTube channel Uncomplicated. Shameless plug for myself. And you will see. I'll be 81 day and on trike.
Have you got a link to a Facebook page or anything on your channel?
I might have. I'm not sure, but it's also called Uncomplicated. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you just look for that. You should find it.
I'll find you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Send me a message. Keep in touch. Well, basically, I think I just left Brighton and I'm just at the side of the road, but this kind of seemed cute, especially with that little lighthouse there, and whatever that building is. It looks interesting. I know I'm going to cycle along this piece of coastline, and the distance, I don't know if it shows on the camera, there is a bit of land with lots of buildings on it, so I'm sort of thinking, what is that? Worthing? I think there was something with a W. No, I might be wrong. Worthing doesn't sound right. I'll look on the map. But I definitely have to go there, and then probably around that, and on the other side more further along, which you can't see. I've just spent a ridiculous amount of time in Brighton. and I had a good time. So let's go there. Somewhere. I've just checked on the map where I am. I am in Lansing, so I'm well on the way to Worthing. It is Worthing. I checked the map, I did remember it correctly, so it's Worthing, where I'm basically heading where those big buildings are. Once I'm past Worthing, I'm halfway, which is great. So I can see Worthing right over there. I'm making headway, although it's quite slow. Once I'm past Worthing, I can then find a nice lunch spot, a halfway spot, and eat something. I don't know what the time is now. Sun's quite high, so I'm guessing it is coming up to 12 o'clock. So if I'm past Worthing by like 1 or 2, that's a great time for lunch. It's a very sunny spot here. There's more clouds coming, but I didn't want to stop until past Worthing, but I basically stopped because I had to put some sunscreen on. I am just boiling. I'm nearly at Worthing now. Something white towering up and something grey, like a big bubble. I'm really looking forward to see what that is. I don't know. I've never been to Worthing, or at least not at the seaside. So let's check it out when we're there. Are you drawing a boat?
Well, I will be. I've just started on the background.
I do some drawing myself, and also with pencils and stuff.
Yeah.
And but I do it either from memory or with pictures.
Yeah.
I never sat down yet like you do and go, let's go into the actual world and do it in the actual world. Do you do it often?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice. The shading's really good on that one. I like the trees, yeah.
That's the kind of thing I do.
Very good.
Would be in the mood for it, and I don't think I'm in the mood for it today.
Oh no! That's a shame. That's a shame.
I can always rescue it when I get back
True.
to the studio, so
Yeah.
it doesn't worry me.
Yeah. And also, isn't that a good thing about pencils? You can just
Yeah.
do a bit of editing after. You know what this is now? I don't know if you can see it. I mean, this bubble building was the entrance of the pier, and obviously, like I said, the big one is the Ferris wheel. But I don't know if you can tell, so as soon as you get to the seaside towns, the seafront of the seaside towns, it gets incredibly busy and there's so many people. So I'm always happy when I'm out of it. So like I said, I'm going to have lunch past Worthing somewhere. But a really good spot for just chilling out by the seaside, I thought, was anywhere between Lansing and Worthing. It's a lovely beachfront or coastline. It's so chilled out. In comparison, a lot less people, and yeah, it just felt a lot more chilled out. This I'm kind of rushing my way through because I'm weaving in and out of people. Although here you're allowed with a bike, along the seafront, which is nice, but it kind of says slow down, bicycles, slow down. There are these signs, and I'm thinking I have absolutely no intention of going fast. I'm ambling my way through here. But then you see these people with their pointy helmets and their race bikes, and they want to go through there as fast as you can. Kind of thinking it's the wrong place of doing this. I don't quite understand, but yeah.
I'm now at this very weird building that I saw from Brighton. Behind me, it looks like this. I don't quite know what it is. It kind of looks unfinished, at least at the bottom of it. There are some chairs and balconies. So I'm sort of thinking it's housing.
I found a lunch spot, not really the shady spot I wanted, but there's a breeze. I'm not too hot, but I'm just a little worried about the sun exposure, but I can put something on if I want to. But it's lovely here. It's louder than I want it to be, but I think the trouble is that England is very densely populated. You don't really know when one town starts and when it finishes, because they all kind of melt into one. So I had left Worthing a while ago and I didn't realise at all. I'm now at a completely different town. But yeah, here we are. So I'm just gonna sit here and have some lunch. Some waves now. The wind's picked up and it's a little fresher, and over there in the distance I can just see something like this. Looks like a forest. I think this might be Heidlas Island. Can't be this far anymore. Everyone, I just met him and he's a photographer. We have something in common. We like photography, and yeah, I'm just telling you that the vlog or the YouTube channel is basically, I do this because I wanted a video diary of how I got from a 20-year-old caravan that doesn't do an awful lot to a luxury off-grid mini home that I can leave in France. That's where I'm going with this at the end of the day. But yes, do tune in and check it out, and send me whatever you have to from your photography, and I shall maybe even put it into this vlog and say this is what Eric's doing. That'd be fantastic. Bitte schön. See, we're international here.
I'm about 2 hours away from my destination. It is, let me check, 4:43. So that's not bad. So I should be there around 5ish. That's good. That's a good time to finish today. It might take me longer. So let's say I'm probably aiming to be there for around 6, which is great because I detoured today. I found something called the South Coast Cycle. I followed some of that, and I detoured from it a couple of times. It isn't necessarily going along the coast or along the shore, because a lot of it is footpath and gravelly, and when I say gravelly, I mean like really soft ground that you can hardly walk in, so it's not really fun. I'm in Littlehampton now, which is a small seaside town. Like I said, it said like something like 22 miles left, and that's not too much. I feel good. My legs feel fine. it's got windier and colder. So the clouds came in and the wind has picked up, and a lot of it is headwind.
I think I'm about 2 hours away still, because of all my detouring and meeting people and talking and stopping. Quite late now, so I'm definitely not going to make it to the farm shop. They are closed by now. However, I'm on a cycle pass. You can just about see it, that I'm on a cycle pass here, and that's pretty cool. Sometimes I'm on the road, but not very often actually. That's so rare here, so that's quite nice. But having said that, as soon as I'm away from the actual seafront and the beautiful scenery that I see there, and I'm here, all I hear is car noise and smell the cars, even though I'm on a cycle path and so on and so forth. It just takes a lot more concentration, and I'm losing interest in looking around, and so yeah, it's getting a little bit more boring. There's less ambling and seeing things, I guess, around here. So I'm in Bognor Regis now. Chichester's Nest, about another half an hour from here, not a little longer, and then I'll probably have another hour from Chichester to my hotel. I'm gonna get there tonight before it gets dark. That's the aim. Well, somehow I ended up here to find the shortest route. So let's just hope this isn't too gnarly with routes and whatnots, but it is exactly the direction I need to go in and away from the road. So wish me luck. I can't wait to be there. The last hour I was literally head down, go as fast as I can. There's so many possibilities. I don't know. I guess this way. Back to the greenery. Greenery it is. It's kind of pretty and quiet.
Melanie.
Yep.
You had a long day?
Yes.
Through the door on my right.
Up the lift. Excellent. Lift. Great. Wonderful.
Okay, a few tea bags.
Well, this is a much more swanky version of a Premier Inn. It's got mood lighting and everything. Air conditioning. I can feel the temperature is slightly different, not as hot as it was last night. I'm an hour later than I thought I was going to be, but you know, this is what I do in every hotel. I get the rations out. I bought some orange juice for tomorrow so I can fill my bottles. Got some food snacks for tonight and tomorrow. So I'm going to divide them up. Which ones are for now, which ones are for tomorrow. And then you basically end up with this. Some snacks for tomorrow, drinks that are going to go into these bottles, and food I have. This is my clothes bag, it's That's for tonight. I need those tomorrow. I'm still wearing some clothes as well. And then I have a little pile over here, which is basically my play stuff for tonight. Now remember when I showed you that forest path? Well, it was quite narrow in places, and the vegetation was very green and overhanging with leafy stuff. And being aware that my bike's got quite a big fat butt, you kind of squeeze your way through things. What I didn't see from where I was, because of the leaves that were covering what's underneath, was that there is a big log of wood that was basically in the way of my foot. And my foot with full force was ramming itself into that piece of wood. That's quite bad. I mean, I'm expecting grazes and swelling, and I can move all toes without pain. The top of my foot, however, feels a little bruised, shall we say. I haven't looked at it yet, so if you don't like feet or anything that might be bruised, don't look now, but we're going to have a quick look at what my foot looks like. Ooh. So some grazes, swelling, that's why it's so hot. That's going to hurt in the shower. Yeah, it's going to be one big bruise, and that'll take a while to heal. Oh well. On that note, that mood lighting finishing my face. On that note, good night, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I really am. It's going to be potentially quite stressful to get from one place to the other, but I have planned to take 3 ferries. So watch this space. Good night.